My name's Rusty Sitton. I'm the Redneck boat guy. I build two-cylinder racing outboard boats. I build the props to go on them, and we also sail a 33-foot catamaran named See Y'all Later. Hope you enjoy the channel. Alright, well, I have been spending some time doing videos, and I need to get to work on the boat. I need to start happening. I need to build the non-trips out. Got a lot of little detail work. You know, you can get to, like a house, you can get it framed out pretty quick, but boy, all that little detail work takes you a while. So I think I'm going to get busy and get this thing ready to test. Sometimes I start out with a plan, but most of the time I just look and see what we got to do and get after it. Working on it here, kind of fairing it out, just working on what's existing and squaring it all up, taking the wood out that I don't want, fairing out the existing non-trip to fit the new angle. What I'm going for here is to shave the top of that existing non-trip down to the angle of the new first non-trip. Yeah, getting a little bit organized here in the Redneck garage and working on toothpicks. Yeah, a longboard, you know, a straight piece of wood with a 50 or 80 grit sandpaper on it is invaluable for fairing out wood and making nice lines. Anybody that's ever built a boat has got at least one. Yeah, I went and got my vibrating multi-tool. I sure use that thing a lot these days. I'm going to use it to make that slot in there. Not going to be super accurate, but we can tune it up. I don't know of any other way that you could really get in there and do that without using a multi-tool. Now that I've got the top and bottom edges of that groove cut out with the multi-tool, now I got a little knife going in there and prying out the little part in between. Get a lot of that wood taken care of in there. Then I'll come back with that multi-tool kind of on an angle and fair out the bottom of that hole. Just do what you gotta do, I guess. It's working alright though, getting rid of the big chunks there. Well, I got it grooved out. Got it ready for the non-trip, and look at here. See all that wood on the floor? All that stuff right there? That's the slow wood. Had to get rid of that. Had to get rid of that slow wood. Y'all know about that. Alright, this is what I've been working on. I got a groove cut all along there that a 3 mil will fit into. I got it worked underneath that rib right there. And it's going to set on top of this all the way up right here. From here is go ahead and cut a groove back in there, but I've got some screws I'm going to have to deal with getting that. So I'm not going to get in there real deep, but I'm going to groove that all the way up too. And it'll lap joint up on here, so that's what I'll do, is take that back to where it'll fit flush there and scarf it onto that front part. But that's a good start, I think. I'll fill it up with thickened west system. Put that piece in there and it'll be in there from now on. Alright, got a 3mm piece of plywood here. See how it fits in the slot. See if my slot's big enough, deep enough, or semi on the right angle. It's going to be close. I'm just guessing at it right now. This is kind of what I'm going for here. I've got that piece of wood that I was fitting into the slot. And you can see before I put the side on it, I'll have access to fiberglass, all this together on the inside. This would be the second non-trip cut, and I'll of course be able to go all the way up the second trip with it. You know, I'll be able to glass inside. That's why I'm only using 3mm plywood, because I just need something to laminate to. It doesn't need to be heavy there. I'm going to make the strength in the glass work. But the reason I put the slot in it, you know, was otherwise it'd have just been against a flat wall right there. I'd have had to put something in here to back that up, and I already had wood there. So all I did, you know, this is the piece that normally the bottom backed up to. So I just cut a slot in it using the same piece, kind of ferried it off on top to make it a little bit smoother, a little bit nicer. But use the same piece instead of doubling up, making a bunch of thick wood in there. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. And underneath, it'll have a, you know, all this will come up. I'll ferre all that off and blend it out, and that'll make the new non-trip bottom. You can see that the original non-trip is still on it right here. I left it on because it was structurally okay. You know, back here I had this nailer up here, so I had to groove it. But that just continues right on over. Now I can set my new wood on top and then glass it all in from here. So I've got something to set it on right there. Now that runs pretty good, but right here it was broke. It was structurally sound in front of that, so I couldn't leave it on there. I'll have to end up grooving that as well. And then of course I'll take that up and it'll have a lap joint with a scarf onto the plywood to finish it out. Yeah, I'm gonna try to push hard and get the boat ready to go test. Here we are in Alex. First time we tested it with new skin on it. But I understand they're gonna have another test session, or a big test session, in March over in Alex. We'll see if I can get the boat ready to go.